fucking crazy. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I've just been on the grind for so many years now. My dad dropped me off 19 years ago in Colorado. I knew nobody to wrestle, and yeah, to see where I'm at now is just absolutely incredible. I mean, there's really no way to explain how or why, you know, or like why I deserve it, or what. I mean, I worked my ass off. I have made mistakes, you know, I've done things the wrong way, but I've always corrected and got back on the path. And you know, I think the coaches, the mentors, but mostly the coaches that I've been, you know, and the team that I have around me is a huge reason why I was able to stay on track and just keep moving forward and keep trusting that, you know, I belong in the top of the league.
You said something about Ilia, about the fight, about having expectations. And you said you don't have any expectations when you fight.
Yeah.
That way you don't get thrown off.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's huge. I mean, my expectations come from my hard work. Obviously, I expect my body to perform. I understand that I've trained my mind to, and you know, maybe the narcissistic tendencies in me love showing off and performing in front of, you know, thousands of people on that stage. That's what I love the most about this, and that's what my personality, like, I'm very competitive. I want to win, but I'm never able to deal with the situation that happened on Sunday night. And you know, I can pull so much experience from the past, my losses, my wins, setbacks, failures, accomplishments. I mean, there is so much to learn from it. You know, every day is a learning experience, and I constantly try to learn and be better. And I don't know why I'm able to perform like that. I think I just think it's who I am. You know, when I say I wanted to be the most exciting fighter ever, it's not that I wanted to be the most exciting fighter ever. The thought of that was fucking cool to me, you know, but I was just being me. And I've been blessed to be able to, you know, through my childhood, through coming from a small town, through having
being able to understand that there is rules in life and you have to be accountable. If you screw up, you got to deal with the punishment. And that is, it comes from your parents. And
I agree. I think my parents being such good people, so my mindset has always, since I was a kid, I have looked up. So the reason I take comments online and I read them, I've always looked up and given every single person I've ever interacted with the benefit of the doubt of being good. And whether it's what they're saying, what they're doing, their actions, everybody's been my role model. I've never looked at myself as a role model. I've always looked at whether, no matter what, even strangers, like, I trust that they're good. And that's where I start everywhere from. And so reading comments online, like, I truly take into account what I'm reading, you know. And I don't know why, because I know it doesn't matter a lot of the times. A lot of these probably fucking 13, 14-year-old kids, but in my mind, they're 50-year-old, you know, men with experience. And I just try to use as much of the readily available information, comments, words, action, certain things. I knew what people were chasing, but then I always knew that something was bigger for me and better for me, and I had something to do. And so that was always, it was never a crutch for me. I was always like, that was awesome, you know, I'm not doing it again.
What is it in your head that where you always knew that you had something bigger?
Well, probably my faith. I mean, I've been, my parents, the best thing they ever did for me was make me go to church every single Sunday and create a relationship with God through the word of Jesus Christ, and just trying to live up to those expectations. I knew, not that I was going to be a champion or anything, I just knew that I couldn't take the easy way out. You know, when you're on drugs or when you're living a lifestyle like that, then nobody expects anything from you. Nobody wants anything from you, and that's an easy way to live. You know, there's no pressure.
No expectations.
No expectations, no pressure. And I mean, it really is, I can understand how you can let that overcome the passion to live, you know. And I don't know, I just think the passion to live because of my faith has never outweighed my desire to feel good. I come from the fucking dirt, you know. My parents fucked up. They didn't put a golf club in my hand at 4 years old. They threw me in the dirt, and you know, I became comfortable with the uncomfortable.
That's a giant factor, though. Being comfortable with being uncomfortable is a huge asset.
Yeah.
It's such a...
It is.
With everything in
Gosh.
life. With everything in
I
life.
think wrestling is definitely is the biggest variable when it comes to my success. I mean, the mental side of it, like nobody can. It's very similar to fighting in the fact that nobody can help you. You know, it is against you. All the blame is on you. All the success goes to you, and you can never use somebody else as an excuse. Any team setting, I played football, I played baseball, soccer, swim team's a little different, but you know, there's always a justification for why you failed or why you lost when it comes to those, and you could always point to somewhere else, or at least a piece, even if it's 1 or 2% somebody else's fault. Then you can justify it, you know, the loss.
Yes.
In wrestling, that's never the case.
Not only that, it's a combat sport that's acceptable in high school. Like, it's a